Behind the Iron Curtain. Anna stared at the grim wall slicing through Berlin, a concrete scar dividing families, dreams, and lives under the weight of oppression. Every morning, she joined crowds in East Berlin, eyes downcast, whispering fears of informants lurking in the shadows of grey buildings. Her father's arrest 2 years prior had silenced their home, his absence a constant reminder of the regime's iron grip on dissent. She clung to the radio her friend had smuggled from the West, its crackling broadcasts a forbidden melody of freedom and hope. Rumors of escape routes through hidden tunnels or forged papers swirled, but every tale was punctuated by stories of betrayal and death. Anna's resolve hardened when her neighbor vanished overnight, their apartment raided, their belongings left to gather dust. She decided to act, to leave behind her home, her history, and the watchful eyes of a government that demanded unwavering loyalty. Klaus, a soldier with weary eyes, met her in a secluded alley, his uniform a thin shield against the growing guilt in his heart. He handed her forged papers with trembling hands, murmuring instructions about checkpoints and the timing of her crossing. "Why are you helping me?" she asked, but his gaze shifted to the ground as he muttered, "Sometimes, orders aren't worth following." The first checkpoint loomed, a concrete bunker bristling with rifles, and Anna's pulse thundered as she gripped her papers tightly. A guard scrutinized her photo, the seconds stretching into eternity before he waved her through with a grunt of disinterest. Klaus's directions led her to an abandoned factory, its shadowed corners hiding a network of tunnels used by desperate defectors. She stumbled in the darkness, her breathing harsh, the muffled echo of her footsteps a constant reminder of her precarious fate. In the dim light, she met Dieter, an old smuggler whose knowledge of the tunnels was matched only by his suspicion of strangers. "You trust too easily," he warned, his voice gravelly, as he led her through narrow passageways carved beneath no man's land. They emerged near a railway, the hum of trains masking the distant barking of dogs patrolling the border's deadly expanse. "West Berlin's closer than you think," Dieter said, but Anna heard the unspoken warning, it was also further than it seemed. Her route led to Ingrid, a West Berlin activist whose home overflowed with maps, radio equipment, and whispered plans. Ingrid listened to Anna's story, her sharp eyes softening as she handed over a coded map marked with safe houses and danger zones. "Stay low, trust no one, and never hesitate," Ingrid said, her conviction forged by years of guiding others to freedom. The final stretch was guarded by electric fences and mines, a deadly maze designed to trap those yearning for the West. Klaus appeared again, this time without his uniform, his defection as dangerous as Anna's escape, his guilt finally unbearable. He pointed out the patrol patterns, their timing precise yet fragile, his insider knowledge their only hope for survival. As night fell, Anna and Klaus crept toward the fence, the air thick with tension, each shadow a potential betrayer. The spotlight swept the ground ahead of them, and they froze, hearts pounding as voices echoed from nearby guard posts. Klaus motioned for her to climb, his whispered encouragement barely audible over the blood rushing in her ears. The fence's metal was cold under her hands, each rung climbed bringing her closer to freedom and the risk of being caught. A guard's shout split the night, and Klaus shoved her forward, drawing attention to himself as a sacrifice for her escape. She hit the ground running, tears streaming as gunshots rang out, Klaus's fate uncertain in the chaos behind her. Reaching a safe house, Anna collapsed, her body trembling as the reality of her journey and its costs began to sink in. Ingrid arrived days later, her presence a steadying force, bringing news of others who had made similar daring escapes. "Freedom isn't free," Ingrid said, her words heavy with meaning as Anna clung to the hope that Klaus might have survived. Life in the West was vibrant yet alien, the abundance of color and choice a sharp contrast to the drab austerity she had known. Anna began volunteering with Ingrid, her gratitude fueling her commitment to helping others flee the oppression she'd escaped. Her name was added to the files of defectors, a stark reminder that she could never return to the home she once knew. News of Klaus's capture reached her months later, his imprisonment a painful price for the freedom he helped secure. Anna wrote letters to his family, their responses bittersweet, full of pride in his courage and sorrow for his sacrifice. As years passed, the wall remained, its shadow a constant reminder of the division between lives, dreams, and ideologies. The stories of escapees filled Anna with hope and despair, each one a testament to the human spirit's resilience and cost. Ingrid's activism grew, her voice a rallying cry for justice, her actions inspiring Anna to become a symbol of defiance. The fall of the Berlin Wall in 1989 brought crowds cheering, hammering at concrete as if to erase decades of oppression. Anna stood among them, her heart aching for Klaus and all those who hadn't lived to see the world finally begin to heal. She crossed into East Berlin for the first time since her escape, the streets both familiar and foreign, a world left behind. The remnants of the wall were turned into memorials, their graffiti-covered slabs a testament to the cost of division. Anna visited Klaus's grave, her hand resting on the cold stone, her whispered thanks carried away by the wind. Freedom, she realized, was not just about escaping oppression, but ensuring others could live without fear or barriers. Her story became one of many, a voice in a chorus of courage, sacrifice, and the unyielding pursuit of a better future. Behind the Iron Curtain, life had been grey, but the memories of bravery brought vivid color to the pages of history.